Welcome to my channel. In this topic, I'm going to talk about Oracle Cloud Project Portfolio Management as an overview, as a lesson 1. So what is our agenda here? We will describe enterprise PPM applications and structure analysis, and we will also understand the project management user experience. So let's start to talk about the PPM. So using Oracle PPM Cloud, you can definitely do budgeting and forecasting for your projects. It will be considered as a financial management aspect of the project PPM Cloud. Then the cost control, definitely it is a project costing aspect. And then billing and revenue. Again, with the integration with contracts, we will be able to do billing and revenue management. We will be to do the accounting and also the proper invoice generation and everything. All that is a part of the PPM Cloud financial management part of it. Then grant management, as you see here in our slide. It is a kind of add-in where some of the organizations will require managing grants, and that is also part of our PPM Cloud applications. So it is licensed separately, then comes the other aspect of the project management. Management can be broadly classified into two aspects. One is financial management, other one is execution management. They go hand in hand, but they are a little independent. In fact, organizations can offer one of the aspects to be managed inside Oracle Fusion, and the other aspect, they can do it outside of Fusion also. For example, if you are interested in doing project financial management inside PPM Cloud, and if you are okay to go ahead and do or say execution through Microsoft projects or some other third-party application or legacy systems, Oracle is fine with that. You can do that. You can use the PPM Cloud to do a kind of what we call a blended implementation, or even the other way around also. Like for example, execution management, you want to do it in or on Oracle Fusion PPM Cloud, and you want to take care of some accounting part of it and all that in some maybe e-business type of projects applications for the accounting part. And the financial management part, is that okay? The answer is yes. So it is two-dimensional approach. They work very closely together, and you can actually make the most out of PPM Cloud if you use both financial management and execution management on the Fusion. Or just it will also work as a separate aspect or a separate module also. So as you see here, the down section here as a project management, task management, resource and analytic and insights is giving you a clue of what are the execution aspects like project management you can do, which is initiative, collaborative, and project planning, schedule, and then task management, team member, and deliverables and tasks. Then the resource management, that is more modern and integrated product resource management you can use, and very like area playing some analytics are there. Resource managers can use a dashboard and they can manage their resource assignments. And then obviously Oracle is a PI-rich application. Inside we have OTPI, a very advanced infrastructure to help you design the reporting the way you want. Plus already seeded reports are anyway there, and some analytics are also provided out of the box, and you can either use them or even extend and do something more than what Oracle gives you out of the box also. The analytics are anyway for every module of Oracle Fusion Cloud. Analytics or something very natural add-on because we have embedded BI. And here these are the profitability side, which is called the project financial management. Some of the functions we support on the PPM Cloud like budgeting and forecasting, cost control and billing, as you saw in the previous slide. So the listing of what do you mean by budgeting and forecasting, and what do you mean by cost control, what is billing, you can see here. For example, as a budget and forecast, modern graphical analysis, guided processing, full and seamless integration with Microsoft Project. For the cost control, simply and streamline project. You can view also project costs independent of accounting, and you can streamline integration with financial, procurement, and assets. For the billing and revenue, bill for both capital and contract, view pro forma invoices with estimated taxes, auto adjust for retroactive contract changes. The enterprise structure components which are relevant for project financial management with enterprise structure as a concept is not only required for the project financial management, but it also mandatory prerequisites for doing any other Fusion application implementations. That's why in fact it is considered at what we call common application configuration, because if you have already got financials cloud up and running, some of these common enterprise components you should have already done in one way or the other. Because you need these enterprise structure components even in the context of financial cloud implementation or maybe supply chain, HCM, whichever application you are implementing, or HR cloud pillar you are taking. You need enterprise components in one way or the other. And obviously, for project financial management as well as execution management also, you require these components. So you can model your organization into the Fusion using this enterprise structure. It is very, very important. The organizational structure in the context of Fusion, and particularly for the PPM Cloud point of view. So we will go into the telling for the next lessons. So you just can pay attention to the key terms, like we have business units as a key term, and your implementation of Fusion application can depend on your industry, and some of the key terms we use inside Fusion Cloud, or like a business unit requirements for autonomy and the business and accounting policies, which primarily you can model using our legal structures like ledgers, legal entities. Very important slide, because this is a single slide. You can see business needs, how whatever business requirement that typically a standardized organization will have, and how that is related to a feature within the Fusion. So a very interesting way to holistically and at a macroscopic level understand how Oracle Fusion with its functionalities like enterprise structure and other features can help you fulfill your business need or business requirement. So for every organization, typically performing legal functions and accounting and reporting requirements are going to be very common requirement. And for that, we have related feature inside Fusion, which are like legal entities, ledger, and business units. These three are basic enterprise components, and they fall into what we call common application configuration. Whether you are implementing PPM Cloud or not, or if you are implementing Financials Cloud or whatever application you implement, basic legal architecture and the basic accounting, reporting, and all that has to be handled one way or the other, and that you handle using our functionalities or Oracle features called legal entity, ledger, business units. That project is a kind of a next level of application. This is not the core basic accounting, tracking, or reporting. It is something better than that. So when you want to do project planning and analyzing and reporting functions, then you have a specific feature inside Fusions called project units, so that you will be able to correlate these terms. So project unit is a key term. That means you have to define project units if you want to do projects implementation. There is no choice actually. You can do project planning and analyzing and reporting using the product units, but you have to decide one way or the other based on the business needs of your client or your own organization. You have to decide how many project units will be a very good fit as a structure definition. And then from a project's point of view, another very important business needs which will be fulfilled by some feature is creating projects incurring or incur costs and recognizing revenue. That is definitely a very basic requirement where when you are talking PPM Cloud license, your interest will be to incur cost in connection with the projects. Obviously, you will incur cost even without project implementations as well. But with the help of PPM Cloud, you will be able to track these costs by project. In fact, much more microscopic by task, and you will be able to do the recognition of revenue based on your contracts with your customer and the frequency of revenue recognition, and also the billing, and all that will be completely different kind of configuration. And also we have a project and contract tight integration already pre-built will help you in doing as per the accounting standard requirement, which is revenue related thing, and also billing cycles will be based on the agreed terms between you and your customer. So all that can be handled obviously because that is one of the core functionalities of our project financial management. So it all also do some basic accounting and some other additional tracking and analytics and all that, but the core of it is to help you do first of all, you should be able to create project, and you should also be able to collect the cost and then recognize revenue and bill and all that. For that, the exact feature from an enterprise structure point of view, the features which are built for that are like defining project owning organizations and then project expenditure organizations. Again, if you are not familiar with these terms already, that's no problem, because in my next videos I will talk about all of these terms. You will definitely learn you need to know, whereas these other features like legal entities, ledger, business unit, project unit will be given a little bit of how to define ledger, legal entity and reuse. But then why are we discussing as a part of the PPM Cloud? Because this is what we call common application configuration. You cannot go to the step of creating project units and or owning organizations and expenditure organizations, which are the core elements for implementing Oracle Cloud, without doing these legal entities, ledger, views, one way or the other. And typically in implementation where financials cloud and the projects are going hand in hand like an organizational opting for both financials cloud and PPM cloud on in Fusion. This enterprise structure like this primary that core financials, legal entities, ledgers, view would have been decided in one way or the other by that financials cloud implementation team. So you have to just leverage the way they have done and extend it by just creating some project units and in a way configurations that are relevant from the PPM Cloud part. You will be taking care and then, but they have to work together because ultimately at the end of the project collections and everything, it has to flow into the GM for a trial balance update and for a financial statement report and other things. And so they will all work seamlessly with the repelled integrations across these modules where you should have understood the PPM applications and structure analysis, the basic discussions and the other experience or the user experience part of it. We just understood there are pre-built dashboards that are theoretically we just got a glimpse of. It is easy to use and cost collection, revenue, and then the billing and all these things. Plus, analytics are also there. This is an overview of the Oracle Cloud PPM. I hope now you got a little bit information about the PPM Cloud, and also in the next videos I will talk more about the PPM Cloud terms for the setup and how to enter or register transactions and the integrations with the other modules like financial, procurement, HCM. Thanks for watching. I hope to subscribe my channel.